This is the McLaren Senna. Currently goes for 2 million Canadian, 1.5 USD. And if you want to know how to get cars like these, or like these, even if you're an SUV person, I'm a big SUV guy. Or even if you're not a SUV person, you can go for something like this as well. So if you want to find out, stick with me through the rest of this video, because I'm going to be explaining lots of shit. If you guys don't know me, it's your first time watching me, my name is Meyer. I used to post gym content, and then I switched it up to finance, because I'm much more passionate about entrepreneurship. And, you know, cars like these, I would love to have something like this one day. And I recently just started a challenge on achieving 100K in about a year. And I'm currently 19 years old, so I think it's a pretty reasonable goal. Obviously, I'd like to go for 1 million, but we're just gonna set 100K for the first year, just to see how I do. So, I'll get into it. These cars, fuck man, they're probably like minimum, nothing here is cheaper than like 400 or 500K. All right, Huracans, G-Wagons are like the cheapest, probably 300K, things like that. Basically, how it works is, say me individually, well, I'll use myself as an example. If I go from nothing, all right, and I want to be able to afford that McLaren Senna we saw like literally 15 seconds ago, the $2 million Canadian one. If I want to afford that one day, what I need to do is I need to upgrade this. I need to upgrade my brain. I need to feed this as much knowledge as I potentially can and be able to grow it and add like as much as skills. I just need to add so much shit into this, all right? And my knowledge, education, and education-wise, I'm not talking about the school system. The school system's rigged as fuck. It's supposed to make you, graduate from high school. Obviously, you guys have probably heard this a fuck ton of times, but you go into school, you get under a fuck ton of student loans, you get into debt, you do shit you don't even want to do, and you're just there fucking wasting your time thinking that you're actually going to achieve something. Or in reality, you're just going to end up working for someone who's basically didn't go to school and achieved his goal or her goal through whatever the fuck they did, because they didn't want to put that sacrifice of time into some shit that's never going to even matter. Like, what the fuck is psychology going to get you? Unless if you're actually passionate about it and you want to be a fucking new Dr. Phil, it's not going to get you shit. And there's numerous free ways to get education. YouTube's a great source. It's just all about finding something you're super passionate about. So as I was saying, you feed your brain with knowledge, skills, education, all that shit, right? You pick a skill. You do something you like. A skill. My hobby was day trading. I loved trading stocks for some reason. I like to, just buy and sell stocks really quickly. I just have a passion for stock trading, and I enjoy it. Like, when I'm away or when it's the weekend, it's tough for me because like I just want to get back to trading. Like, it's like I'm addicted to it. There's like nothing that can stop me, and that's a skill that I can leverage. It's like a high income skill. I can leverage to around 10K or even like way more a month. Like, there's no ceiling cap when you go and you do some skill like that. Give me a second though, it's pretty dark. Anyways, there is absolutely no ceiling. There's no roof for any kind of skill. If your skill, you want to learn marketing, there's so many courses online you can get for like $100, and it'll teach you actual marketing. Versus if you go to school 2 years, 20 grand, and then they teach you like the basics, and you won't figure it out until let's say you won't figure it out until the school, until it's their last week at school, because then they'll start to get you actually into the shit. But what I'm trying to say is, what you do is you choose a skill, a high income skill that you can leverage to make around 10 grand a month. And it needs to be even more like scalable after that. Once you hit that 10 grand a month mark, that's when you can build a team. That's when you can incorporate, make a business around it. And voila, all of a sudden, because you've upgraded your marketing, you've upgraded all this shit, or even with day trading, you've added more money into it, more time. Now you're making 20 grand a month. 20 grand a month in just like a couple of investments into your business. And then what you do is with that income stream that you've created, you now find new and more income streams, especially passive ones, because nobody wants to be working every single day of their life, and working, who knows, 15, 16-hour days. So what a typical entrepreneur would do is once they scale up their business to however much they want to, like with my day trading shit, I'm planning to take this shit to 100 million. There's people who have done it before too, but that's my goal. And the steps after that, what I'm saying about buying more income streams is you go and real estate. It's a huge example, great example for parking your money into something passive that'll make you money every month and that you get equity off. And I'm not talking about shitty residential real estate. Don't be dreaming super small and thinking you're supposed to buy homes and all that stuff. Go for it. Like, a home is easy way to start. You don't want to be stuck in residential, because there is probably residential millionaires in real estate, but the amount of time they have to put and the amount of tenants they have to put up with every day is just absolutely like crazy. So go past residential, go to multifamily. If you're planning on parking your money into real estate, go to multifamily, go to big 4+ triplexes, quadplexes, 5plexes, 10plexes, whatever. Scale up to that. Even go to commercial real estate. Manny Koshman's a great example for this. Manny Koshman is a commercial real estate investor and flipper, and because commercial real estate is a high ticket investment, homie buys an apartment building or like a commercial property for like 10, 12 mil, and goes and flips it and sells it for 20 mil, making like 5 mil in profit after all the renovation expenses and all that shit in a month, which is absolutely crazy. And that guy came from nothing. That guy was sleeping in his car when he was 14 years old in LA, in Orange County, California. So when you think about it like that, there's literally nothing stopping you. There's absolutely nothing stopping you. Never settle for less. Yeah. But as I was saying, you find a skill, leverage the skill, scale it, 20, 30, 40, 50 grand a month. So you start making 100 grand a month, 100 grand a year. Or if you just have 100 grand liquid after you leverage your skill. I just turned my car on. What you do is you use that money to invest. Invest in real estate, invest in dividend stocks. Dividend stocks is a great way to make passive income. Like in Warren Buffett, he's no part of fucking Coca-Cola. But every single year, Coca-Cola pays them around $400-500 million a year. Like, and that's just because he's been investing in the company for about 50 years. But like that Coca-Cola's been around for 120. Like, there's no way that you could still invest in Coca-Cola. You can find new dividend stocks. You can grow in. There's so much opportunity, especially with internet these days. Like, you can literally make money out of anything on internet money. Like, it's the biggest opportunity. And if you're interested in stock trading, I'm going to be coming out with lots of stock trading videos in the next couple segments of my channel, because that's what my goal is. That's what I'm planning to do. And that's what I've been doing for around 6.5 months now, full time. I'll be showing you guys my mindset, my routine, what I did, what I do to get started, how I got into it, all that stuff. But yeah, I said, you find a skill, leverage it, 10, 20, make 100 grand, use that money to invest in real estate, invest in stocks, invest in anything that can make you passive income. And then you just grow the passive income and you grow other income sources. Maybe you have a brand. Maybe you want to grow a YouTube channel and you want to now post and publish merchandise that you own. Now, say you got 100,000 subscribers and 1% of them, which is 1,000 people, are loyal to you, and you sell a shirt for fucking $10 a pop. All 1,000 people buy $10, every single $10 shirt. What, that's like 10 grand in like a day, isn't it? Yeah, it's about 10 grand in a day. So, like I said, leverage that skill, 100 grand, invest into passive income sources, invest it into other incomes, and grow those incomes. Real estate is huge. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be investing in my time into stock trading and all that stuff, leverage that skill, and then invest a chunk of it into real estate. Just because I want it to be passive. I want it to stay with passive stuff. I don't want to be day trading every single day in my life, even though I like it a lot. I would much rather have passive income flowing into my bank account every single month without me doing anything, because I've leveraged it and I've skilled it up. Look at Grant Cardone. He has around 16,000 units, and each unit pay him $1,600 a month. $1,600 a month. That's crazy. 16,000 times $1,600 a month. If I did the math correctly, it's around 16 mil, 17 mil, 18 mil a month passively. After all of his expenses, he's probably keeping like net profit like 7 mil, 6 mil, 5 mil. I don't know about the math, but I'm just estimating 5 mil net a month, which he reinvests into real estate. He uses the cars that he buys as write-offs and the houses he buys as write-offs and everything. It's just crazy how much you can do with leveraging a skill that you can literally start with like no money. You know, obviously I wouldn't recommend starting real estate with no money, even though you could. It's just going to be super slower, and I feel like you could probably progress much faster if you start with like an actual like business kind of idea skill, some shit like that. Oh, now it's too dark. Yeah, the goal is to just increase all passive income sources and have as much income sources as you possibly can. And when you want to go out and buy some dumb shit like that, even though I hate calling it dumb shit because I love the McLaren and I love Bentleys, Rolls Royces, all that shit, it is not the smartest purchase. So you need to have a rule around that. Your rule has to be, from what I heard, is that if you want to go on the passive side, you need to be able to buy that car and pay it off in 2 weeks in passive income. All right. And you need to be able to afford 2 when you go to buy one. Or the second way is you need to be able to afford 10 cash. That's the Manny Koshman way. And the first one was the Grant Cardone way. Yeah, it's crazy. And I'm going to be coming out with way more videos in the future on how you can achieve something like that too. How you can start in real estate, how you can start in stocks, all that stuff, how you can start a business. But yeah, and it all starts with a routine as well. You need to have good habits. You need to have a set routine. You need to be waking up at the same time every single day. Because if you're not, you're going to be, there's no structure in your life. There's no balance. If you go out one night and you stay out till 4 a.m., go home, sleep until 1 p.m., what the fuck is the point of life? You're sleeping until 1 p.m. on a fucking Monday. There's so much shit you can do. You're wasting so much time. Next day, maybe you go out until 10 and then you sleep until 11. 13 hours of sleep. You don't need that much sleep. People run off 5, 6, 7 hours. If you're a bodybuilder, you need 7 to 8, which I typically shoot for. I always shoot for 7 hours. But it's just, you need to have a routine. You need to have structure in your life. Without structure, you're not going to achieve anything. And I'd probably say get a daily planner as well, just to help with that structure part. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this small little video introduction to basically what my channel is going to be like. Finance, entrepreneurship, mindset, all that shit, wealth. That's going to be what my channel is going to be about now. You know, sometimes I'll come up with a gym video or something like that, but that's what I'm going to mainly wrap it around. And if you guys enjoy it, you guys want to go along my journey, and I hope you guys join in and create your own journey as well. Subscribe, like, comment, all that shit. And yeah, I'm fucking hyped. Let's get this fucking party started, dude. I cannot wait. Cannot wait till I hit that 100 grand mark. And I'm sure with this shit I publish, I'm sure anybody else can do it too. All right. All it just takes is lots of discipline, and lots of effort, and lots of time. But literally, it just depends on how bad you want it. If you want it a lot and you don't give up, nothing is fucking stopping you. You'll never lose if you never give up. Nothing will ever stop you. But yeah, it's all up to you guys. I know I'm gonna do it, and I really hope you guys join in with me. If not, at least you guys can look at the journey, and hopefully this can inspire a couple people. but I am not texting, I'm on my phone and I'm driving and there's a cop in front of me, so I'm gonna head out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you.